So I just watched Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and man, was it good. Caution spoilers if you haven't seen it yet. Save this video for later and come back, because I'm about to say why I loved it. Let's get it out of the way. This movie is amazing. Like, amazing. I was honestly shocked. I figured that it would be good. I hoped it would be good. But honestly, it's the fourth film in a franchise where you've had 3 straight bangers. It's really hard to make a fourth film and have it be just as good and hold up as the rest. And this really does. For starters, I know this is just a poster, but just from the poster, you guys can see the CGI is immaculate. And it is. It is probably the best CGI I've ever seen in any movie. The film is beautiful. Mwah, chef's kiss. The coolest thing about the CGI is that you can see the actors through the CGI. And I don't mean that the CGI was spotty and you could see the actors' faces, but I mean the emotion was so well captured through the faces of the actors, but portrayed on the faces of apes. It blew my mind. Now for some actor highlights. Fresh off of her run in a well-loved series, The Witcher, Freya Allan is absolutely amazing in her role as May. I don't want to give too much away in case you're accidentally watching this, but spoilers, she talks. And when she talks, people listen. Apes listen. But honestly, really, really well acted. You can see all the emotion in her eyes before she even says a word. Also amazing, Peter McCone, Macron, I don't really know how to pronounce his last name, but he is absolutely deliciously fun. He plays this orangutan to absolute perfection, and it's honestly probably my favorite character in the whole film. If you don't like Raka, who are you? Raka's the bomb. Yeah. Up next, we're going to talk about my buddy Owen Teague. He's not my buddy, but I say that because he's playing a character named Noah. Spelled a little bit different, but that's my name, so that's pretty cool. But he was brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant. As the main character of a movie, you have to carry the movie. You have to be the face that people want to see. And when you're stepping into the shoes of the only Andy Serkis, that's hard to do. It is really hard to step into Andy Serkis's shoes. And it's a completely different character. I don't mean he's playing the same character. I just mean that Andy Serkis carried the first 3 films because they were his movies. He was Caesar, and the movie was based on Caesar. And these new movies, which I hope to be a trilogy, are based in and around this character of Noah. And he's absolutely great. He's well-written. He has good flaws, he has good motivations, and you can really see the struggle. And again, CGI, brilliant. And finally, for character standouts, Kevin Durand. I mean, this is such a terrifying face. Look at that face. He was so good. From the trailer, I know everyone knows, what a wonderful day! But he was menacing. That there was nothing wonderful about his performance, aside from the fact that it was wonderfully acted. He was terrifying. You always need a villain in these films, and it's either the humans or the apes, and sometimes it's both. But in this film, spoiler, but that is a menacing villain right there. Now, for some negatives, the only negative I have is that the movie lacks pacing. I'm not the only one who says that. If you listen to any reviewer, a lot of people are saying it lacks pacing. And I agree, it does lack pacing. However, I think if you remove the elements that make it slower, the movie would feel rushed. So I think the pacing is fine. I really don't have that much of a problem with it, but that is a thing. People will say it is a little slow, and it is a little slow, but I think it's beautiful world building, and it's just awesome. So all in all, should you go see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes? Yes. I mean, if you made it to this video and you got some things spoiled, still go see it. If you are back, how was the ride? I know you enjoyed it. You had to have. I'd give it a 8 out of 10.